We have Diary of Hackers, who is a community for cybersecurity specialists and the rest. We have DSN, Data Science Society of Nigeria. Uh, we have AWS, Cloud Club, which is a community for those interested in AWS Cloud. So we are not a specific community. Everything that makes up a community, everyone that makes up a community is welcome at CMX Connect. We are more or less like a society. Yeah. In the society, you have pastors, imams, you have Yahoo boys, tech bros, you have students, you have lecturers, you have teachers, you have everybody. That is what we are. That is who we are at CMX Connect. Just that we don't accept Yahoo boys here. So, yeah. So everybody is welcome at CMX Connect. You should not feel out of place. Yeah, the glue, our community values hold us together at CMX. Our community values glue us together. They act as a connection between us. And what are these community values? Their generosity. We try to be as generous as we can. Not only if we can, not only with money, with scholarships, with information, with knowledge, with our time. Yeah, we're generous. That is one of the community values that holds us together. Now, I'm not saying you should come and start being Azuzu. I'm not mentioning myself because in the first place, I'm not giving anybody money. But yeah, so I'm not saying you should, walk up to people and ask them for money. But when we can, we do these things not because we should be asked, but because that is what holds us together as community members. Our time is we will spend our time on you when you send in your LinkedIn post. Yeah, I posted this on LinkedIn, and be like, oh yeah, everybody, come on, let's like and clap and comment on this person's post because they have taken their time to post on LinkedIn. So that is being generous with our time and data and energy. So yeah, and then someone employed my DM, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't know if they're on the call. They said that they wanted to ask the community for guidance on how to get started in their tech career, and they wanted to know if it was allowed. And I was like, yeah, go for it. That's what we're here for, community of communities. So we have techies, we have market women, entrepreneurs, we have students, we have non-techies that are just facing their life. Everybody's here. So whatever you need, you can ask. But now you have to be careful with that, so we do not overdo it. Yeah. So let's try to be morally responsible as we go about what we send on the group also. Then groundbreaking innovation and ambition. Yeah, a lot of us in CMX Connect Ilorin, our community values that hold us together is our ambition. We want to be better. We want to be better than we were last week, better than we were yesterday, better than we were an hour ago. So yeah, we want to do things, want to change the world in our own way, and yeah, it is one of the things that hold us together because when you're ambitious, you want to make things happen. When you want to make things happen, and you find someone else that wants to make things happen, then you guys can come together and make things happen. So yeah, ambition is one of the things that drive us. Yeah. Then active inclusion also, like I said, everybody is welcome. We do not discriminate. We do not exclude anybody. Like I told the young techie, everybody is welcome. You can send in your request on the GC. Just be you. Yep. Next is the gist. So today at CMS, we are one family working together. Emphasis on family, please. We are one family working together to advance the community industry and help community professionals thrive. So, what we want to do at CMX is, or what we are trying to do at CMX is, we are trying to build communities that are professional. When we say communities that are professional, we look at communities that they have a defined goal and they work towards that defined goal. Like for instance, I will mention TDSC learning again because well I'm a member of the community and they have done a lot. So GDSC in Ilorin, for example, they are they act as a bridge between newbies or non-techies that are interested in tech to and those that are professionals, that are senior men or those them in tech. So they act as that bridge and they are professional about it. The career fairs, for example, it try to give newbies or non-techies that are trying to delve into tech the the leverage to understand what it means to be in that position, the way to go about it. They even organize a couple of boot camps there, and things like that. So that's when your community is being professional. The area of hackers also, they organize Twitter spaces, trying to bring experts in the field um, to enlighten the newbies on how things are going, the updates and all of that. So and it's not just organizing events, letting your community members be inclusive in your community doings also. Yeah, like for instance, the posting of LinkedIn posts now on the GCs. So on some groups is not allowed on some groups, and it's understandable. That is their way to go about it. But as a community, we have to be inclusive, and everybody has to be involved. Some people, the only way they can be involved is to show you their progress, and if you shun them from showing you their progress, then that doesn't make them a member of a community. Now, I'm not saying all you should do as a community member is to just come and join LinkedIn posts or watch everybody do what they are doing. You are yet Every community member is expected to participate in one thing or the other. And at CMX Connect Ilorin, we would provide avenues for every community member to participate in one activity or the other. If you are interested in being a community expert, well, we would drop scholarships or past scholarships to platforms, to learning platforms where you can, gain the experience knowledge on how to be a community expert, community professional, and then manage your community and whatnot. So CMX provides the platform for the exchange of ideas and resources, the Connect platform, and Betty provides the tools to turn those ideas into action by connecting them together. Yep, the more gists. So the X in CMX is a wildcard. CM we can assume as community management. The X is whatever you want it to be. So for instance, now I said CMX Connect Ilorin is a community of, okay, I think as you said that is a community of communities. So it is taking in everything. Like I said it, CMS Connect is a society now. It's not just a community, it's a society. So and in a society you can be whatever you want to be and you can make it whatever you want to make it. So the X is that wild card, that variable, that change factor. Whatever you want to be, you can be in CMX Connect Learning. The X is whatever you want it to be. The when. Now this is in case we have non-members amongst us. The best time to join CMX Connect Ilorin is now. You can be a member right here, right now. Just click on the link bit.ly/CMX-Ilorin or let's see, I think there is a yep, or you can scan this QR code and join our WhatsApp group, and from there we can proceed. This is not the end, this is not goodbye, but we have come to the end of this session. If you are really interested in knowing more about CMX Connect Learning, then you can satisfy your curiosity by checking out our social media pages here. For Twitter, we are at CMX Ilorin. Instagram, we are at CMX Ilorin also. On LinkedIn, we are CMX Connect Ilorin. You can scan this QR code to join our WhatsApp group. Uh, and this is the end. Thank you so much for listening, and apologies again for delaying the start of the event. Really apologize for that, and thank you guys for joining. And are you there?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yes, yes, I am here. All right, thank you so much for that amazing session. I want to believe that each and every person who was on the call paid rapt attention because I like that part where you said the X in CMX is a wild card because it gets to be whatever you want it to be, and I think that's what makes CMX unique even from other communities. So yeah, I'm really hoping that everybody got that. And thank you once again, Alan. Thank you so much. Okay, so I received a prompt that we're going to be having a Q&A session, and I'm wondering if anybody has questions. People that have been listening, maybe you want to know more about CMX. You could type it in the chat box, or I believe everybody can speak, right? I want to believe everybody can speak.
All right, good evening, guys.
Oh, hi, Moi.
All right, good evening. So, my question is the old CMX stuff, being a community of communities, is there a way CMX has leverage on other communities that can help integrate? Like, if somebody, if a member of CMX community wants something or wants an idea from another community, is there a way CMX can bridge the gap and make it work for the person? Is there a bridge CMX? Sorry, is there a bridge CMX has with other communities and can make it work for people members in the community? That's my question.
Sorry, can you quickly repeat the question? Sorry.
For members of the community, since CMX is a community of communities, if a member of the community has an interest in another community, is there a way CMX can make it happen?
Oh, yeah, totally. So, what I can say is CMX acts as quote and unquote headquarters of communities. So we are here. The reason why I said society and not just a communities, we are bringing communities together. Although our sole aim is to help community experts and professionals thrive, one way of doing that is bringing communities together, bringing them and their members, and helping them find prospective members in the whole hub of communities. So yeah, we on our platform, WhatsApp platforms, for example, we help communities reach out to prospective members, and we help prospective members find the communities for them. One of our weekly sessions that will kick off soon, next week by God's grace, is the what's it called? Yeah, the community feature. So what the community feature does is for interested community managers or members of the core teams or these interested communities, you can come and explain or give us the gist of what your community is all about. So that way we are spreading the gospel of their community to the hub of communities. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Moi, and thank you for answering that question, Alan. Does any other person have a question?
In the absence of questions, we
Yeah.
can all RSVP for the upcoming event that's going to hold next week. Um, there. I sent a link to the chat box now, so we can RSVP there and register. So the event is titled "Fostering Inclusive Communities," that is empowering diverse voices for creativity and yeah, that. So kindly RSVP. Yeah, the link there. And if you have any more questions and it is not yet defined in your head and you're still trying to think about it, then you can just drop them on the group chat and someone would attend to it.
All right, then, just as Alana said, if you have any more questions, you can drop them on the group chat so that uh, that's definitely somebody will attend to your question. All right. I, I believe there are no more questions because uh, I'm not seeing anything in the chat box, anything new at least in chat box. So please don't forget to RSVP for the upcoming events. The link is in the chat box, and we'll also send it to the community, the group chat that is, so that you can also RSVP for that event. It's coming up next week, so put it in your calendars. All right, then. I really do hope you've had an amazing night, and I hope that you've learned so much about CMX. Like I said, you can still ask your questions eventually on the group chat if you do have more questions. Maybe they come up eventually. And yeah, I do hope this has been eventful for you. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on this call. Alan, are there any other announcements?
Not from my hand. I'm good.
All
Aziz.
right,
No, nothing real from my end. If we have, we let them know on the group.
right, okay. All right then. So you've heard that. If you have questions, if there are announcements, definitely you'd be informed. All right. Good night, everybody. I hope you have an amazing week.